So today we're going to talk about one of the psychological mistakes that traders make. And yes, actually, this is an error in thinking that a lot of traders, it's pretty common. And this is something that if you're making this mistake, this can be one of the reasons that it's taking so long for you to turn that corner in your trading. This is something that if you don't address it, it can linger for years and remain an obstacle to you getting on to consistent profits and where trading is really enjoyable and working the way you want. So now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Brian McAvoy with Inside Out Trading. I help traders make their profits so consistent that they can quit their day job without fear. And it's all about really you becoming the trader that you need to be. And so, one of the things that we're going to talk about today is really, like I said, one of the big mistakes that traders make. And it's a psychological one. It really is. It's a matter of perspective. And maybe you can relate to this. I've had so many traders over the years, and I know what this is like. But I've had so many traders come to me over the years and they were just frustrated. Man, I had one guy, he was literally on the verge of tears. You can hear it in his voice. And he's sitting there and he's like, Brian, he says, I'm not stupid. I'm a pretty smart person. I've been pretty successful in my life. But man, this trading thing has just got me so bunched up because I've got a pretty good strategy. I believe in it. But man, I just can't seem to do what I'm supposed to do. And so the problem, it's just got to be me. There's something wrong with me, and it's got to be some subconscious issue. And what I need to fix is me. And like I said, I know what this is like, and maybe you can relate. But here's the psychological mistake. And again, I'm not judging anybody. I did the same thing. It's a logical conclusion. It's like, yeah, I've got this strategy and I just can't seem to do what I'm supposed to do. There must be something wrong with me. That's a logical kind of conclusion to draw from this situation. But here's the thing. As far as there's not something wrong with you. That's the thing. That's the mistake, is thinking that there is something wrong with you as a person. That there's some subconscious issue that maybe there's have some relationship with money issue, or you just have some emotional control issue, or there's some subconscious belief that's causing you to sabotage yourself. Maybe money is root of all evil, or something that you picked up in church or school or from your parents as a child, or maybe your mommy said something to you when you're 5 years old that screwed you up for trading. But it's like, here's the thing. None of those things are true, and here's proof that they're not true. You've already demonstrated that you have what it takes. This whole notion that, what I need to fix is me, there's something wrong with me. That's the error because you have what it takes. You've already demonstrated that you have the goods. You obviously are okay enough with money to amass money to be in a position to trade. Just the fact that you're in a position to trade is proof because you've been able to be successful enough to amass the money. You've been disciplined enough and been able to control your emotions enough to be in a position to trade. If there was any trauma in your childhood, and let's face it, yeah, of course there were traumatic things that happened in our childhood. A lot of things were traumatic because we were children. We didn't know how to deal with it. But you've sufficiently overcome all of these possible things and become a successful person. You are already a successful person. You already have demonstrated that you can be disciplined, you can control your emotions, you can manage money and amass money, and you're okay enough with being successful that you have been successful. You are a successful person already. The problem is it's specific to trading and your trading experience. That's the thing. It's not that there's something inherently wrong with you as a person, it's your trading experience. It's all the crap that got wired into you in your early months and maybe years of trading. Because, like for me, my first year of trading, every day I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm practicing bad trading every day. And trading to me, it's just like, yeah, oh my God, trading, it's so hard and it's just inherently emotional and it's going to be stressful. And that's how trading is. And that was the kind of crap that was wired in my head. And it's not true. That's the thing. When you don't know what you're doing, yeah, anything is rough. Seriously, anything. And so, when my first year of trading, like I said, I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to figure it out. I'm trying to teach myself, and I didn't know what I was doing. And so, every day for a year, I'm practicing bad trading and I'm doing bad self-talk. And I'm having all this crap wired into my head, bad emotional responses and mental habits and emotional response patterns, all getting wired into me. That's the stuff that needs to get fixed. It's not that there's something wrong with you as a person, it's the damage that was done and all the bad wiring and bad programming that got put into your head in your early days of trading. And so it's a behavioral psychology thing. And here's the thing. You don't need a year on a therapist's couch trying to figure out what it was, some of your mommy daddy issue or whatever from your childhood that you need to uncover and resolve. You don't need a year on a therapist's couch to uncover that and fix that to make it as a trader. What you need is the proper training to give you the skill set that you need to fill any gaps that you might still have and to undo the damage, the mental damage that's already occurred. That's the psychological stuff that you need to address, is the damage that's occurred. And again, a lot of it is behavioral psychology. And so it's through proper training. Now, how do I know this? How can I say this? Well, before trading, and what allowed me to turn my trading around is before trading, I was a quality assurance manager. And it's like, okay, yeah, what the hell's that got to do with trading? Well, trade quality assurance is all about getting consistent performance out of people. That's one of the foundational things of quality assurance. And the plant where I worked was a big plant. It was 183 people. We had 7 different departments, 27 production lines, 4 different shifts. I mean, I had a ton of variables to work with. And it was my job to make sure that we got consistent performance out of everybody doing everything the right way, day in and day out, month in and month out. That was my job. And the thing I loved about quality assurance was it resolved one of my biggest frustrations as a mechanical engineer and a process engineer, which I was prior to quality. When you're when you're a mechanical engineer, one of the biggest frustrations is you can design the perfect machine or the perfect plant and plant layout and everything. And as soon as you throw people in the mix, all bets are off. Probably not going to work. And quality assurance is how you take people and you put people in the mix and make it work with people in the mix and you make it work well. That's the cool thing about quality assurance and why I wound up being there. And that's what allowed me to turn my trading around. And that's what allowed me to also help so many other traders, hundreds of traders over the last 20 years to get their trading turned around. You have what it takes, both skill wise, aptitude wise. You're probably above average intelligence. Most traders are. You're probably above average in success and achievement and all kinds of categories. And so it's the trading is where the trading specifically is where you need help. You just have gotten incomplete training. You don't have psychological issues. You have incomplete training issues. There have been some things that have been missing from your training. And it's not just about knowing a strategy and knowing how to trade. Sometimes I get pushback from traders be like, oh, Brian, no, it's not incomplete training. I know how to trade. Well, here's the thing. Just because you understand how something works and you know what you're supposed to do, that doesn't make you good at it. That doesn't mean you have all the skills to be good enough to make a living at it. And that's very true with trading as well. I mean, I love using golf as the analogy. It's like I understand the game of golf. I know all the rules, know what I'm supposed to do. Tee off, keep in the fairway, get on the green as quick as you can, two putt. But that doesn't make me a good enough golfer that I could go make a living at it. Just because I understand the game and I know what I'm supposed to do. And the same thing's true with trading. Just because you're able to trade doesn't mean that you've got the skill set. And here's the thing, consistency is just one of the many skill sets that you need to be good enough as a trader to make a living at it. Just because you're able to trade, it's like saying, hey, I know how to gamble. I can go just walk into a casino and make a living at it. It's like, no. If you want to be a professional gambler, you got to be a professional gambler. If you want to be a trader, this is professional speculation. And so it requires skill sets and the psychological training. And there are certain things, consistency is not just something you attain through discipline. Developing consistency requires a skill set. There's a path there. Developing a proper system for your trading. Consistency, again, requires a set of skills that aren't, that you can't just will them into place and say, I'm just going to be more disciplined and man, I'll control my emotions and I'm golden. It's like, no, there's a specific skill set that you need to achieve this, unless you want to go about it the really long and hard path, which is just beating your head on the rock and taking losses and getting all those life lessons that trading hands you and doing the 20-year route. That you can go that route as well, or you can learn the skill set that gets you there quickly. And again, that's what I bring from quality assurance is how to take an activity and develop a proper process on it, which means the thing itself and the person and the training to achieve a consistent process that produces predictable results and a known outcome. And that's exactly what you're looking for with trading, right? You want to have a known outcome, or at least one where, yes, it's solid enough and it's reliable enough that you know that at the end of the month, yeah, you're making money. That's the whole point. So I hope this has been helpful and hope this perspective has also helped you understand you're okay as a person. You really are. You've been missing some key things to make this not so difficult. So if you'd like to find out more, swing by InsideOutTrading.com. In the meantime, if you like this video, leave me a comment down below. Check out some of my other videos. I got plenty on my YouTube channel here. Share this with your friends. Give me a like and a subscribe. And swing by InsideOutTrading.com. You can book a call with me or grab some freebie resources that I have there. And the main thing is don't just keep doing what hasn't been working. Take some sort of action. If you're not, if you've been at this for more than 6 months and you're not where you want to be, do something different. That means if it's been, because it really shouldn't take more than 6 months. You've got the goods. It's a matter of getting the right training or resources, equipping you for this occupation. You've got what it takes. Properly equipped, you'll do fine at it. I'm willing to bet money on it. So I hope this has been helpful. If it has, cool. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.